everyone of YouTube. How are you today? Let's sit down, have a chat. What's up? How's your brother? How's your sister?
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
Well, clearly you're probably wondering, you're still in San Diego. Weren't you talking about this big trip you were going on? Yes. Actually, when you watch this video, I will be somewhere in Europe. Somewhere in Europe. I'm not quite sure where at this time, but I am recording this video in advance so that while I'm on my 35-day trip to Europe, you can still get just all the information that you want to get for CF. But don't worry, I'm not going to gyp you completely. I will be showing you all of my Europe travels in next week's video on a day in the life. So it's going to be a day in the month in the life of traveling around Europe with Chelsea. Isn't that so exciting? But I am busy packing everything. I didn't quite realize how much 35 days worth of medication is. But yeah, that's 5 weeks of everything. So I've been packing and playing a pretty intense game of adult Tetris to try and get everything, I got attacked by the beads, to try and get everything to fit in one carry-on and one duffel bag. So I have all these little packing cubes that so far I have successfully been able to put 35 days worth of clothes into. Thank you. Thank you, I know. But, oh, sorry, I'm not even in the camera. But enough about, oh, you guys are off-centered. There you go. But enough about my Europe traveling. What you're here to see is the title, which is Support and Cystic Fibrosis. So when it comes to support, I think support can come in a variety of different ways, methods, avenues, and no one specific way is going to work with a specific person. Everyone's very different. Everyone, just like how everyone likes receiving love and affection in different ways, I think support is very similar, where some people like, you know, one-on-one support, where some like letters or, you know, text messages. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what I enjoy and how I've had amazing support with my CF from my friends and family and things like that. So to start off, you guys have seen a bunch of videos of my dad and my brother, and they are huge support systems. My dad and I talk every day. My brother, he's a 16-year-old, so we do not talk every day. He's a little too busy with his life and proms and whatever you do when you're 16. But he's super supportive and always there for me if I need him. And really, they are my close-knit family connection. Beyond that, my extended family, my aunts, my grandparents, so supportive, always sending, you know, flowers, text messages, anything like that. Because I do live so far away from home, it is a little bit harder to get what the, I think, average person thinks of as support, as in, you know, helping around the house or being there when I need or coming over. So it's hard for them to provide that type of support. But even if you don't live with someone or next to someone or close to someone that you care about, you could still show support. And by moving around so much in my life, I've really been able to see how great a support system can be, even miles and miles away. So, as you know, I've moved around a lot. So I have 2 childhood best friends that I've known, God, Becca and I, how long have we known each other? Like, since I was like 7. Very little. Oh, Athena, look at what she's doing. Can you not? You're interrupting the natural light. Okay, maybe she's just gonna sit there the rest of the video. But I've known my two best friends from grade school, my entire life, and they've shown support all throughout my life. And beyond that, I moved to college, met amazing friends there, specifically my roommate that I had for 3 years and my roommate I had for 1 year. Hey Logan, hey Kyle. Along with so many other friends and everything like that. And moving to California, again, we already talked about how you tell people you have CF. And so this one, I kind of want to talk about how those friends that I have made, despite my CF, have shown support, even being so far away. When it comes to my friends and family, I have kept every letter and every, I think there's even a few, where is it? I keep everything that comes from anyone, even with flowers. Here's like a card that came with flowers from my aunt. I keep everything. This is a letter that my best friend Becca made me when I had my surgery when I was like, I don't even know, like 12, when I had my emergency surgery. Oh look, ouch. But I keep everything. And so I can honestly tell you, regardless of what type of support you want to give someone or how you can, it's not monetary, it's not even about the time that you commit, it's the thought. And people sitting down and writing these letters, this is from my entire sorority in college. Well, there's a second one. And honestly, it didn't cost anything. It didn't take too much time out of their day, but the fact that they even thought for a second to reach out to me, I think that shows immense support. And look, see, this is even from one of my classes in college. One of my favorite teachers had everyone, they all wrote me letters and sent them to me in college when I was in hospital. So honestly, support can come in so many different ways, and if you're not near someone that you care about, send a letter. You can send a text message, send flowers, or literally just send anything you can if you aren't able to be there physically. Now, if you are able to be there physically, I know my friends have been amazing about showing me support by coming to the hospital, wearing the hospital gowns, cheering me up, bringing me food, bringing me things I needed from home, which is very hard for me because I'm the type of person, I don't ever ask for help. I don't ever really like people helping me. I'm just super independent, and I need to work on that. I need to work on letting people help me more. But when they could, all my friends would come and sit with me, do their homework. Even when I've been in the hospital out in California, friends have come bringing me Subway, bringing me so many different things. My boyfriend sent me a box of my favorite candies. His mom sent me a coloring book. I got flowers, anything like that. It doesn't even have to be something you spent money on. Just spending time with someone, or even sending a text message saying, hey, I heard you're not feeling well. I care about you. I want you to know that. And that goes so far. You don't have to make this elaborate event out of how you show support for someone. It can be very, very simple. And for me, sometimes the most simple, little letters that I've gotten have meant the most out of anything. And especially, I've gotten letters from people that I wouldn't even have ever imagined. Like I got ones from my high school, from some of my old teachers, from some of my friends from high school that I hadn't seen in so long. And I feel like some people are kind of cautious about, I want to show support for her, but I don't really know her. Honestly, there's nothing strange about it. If you want to show support for someone, do it. Do it in whatever way you feel comfortable, and you can. And I know there are people that came and visited me in the hospital that if you had asked me before that if they had ever come and seen me, I would have said, no way. I don't even know them that well. And it just really shows how amazing people can be. So at the end of the day, support can come in so many different forms, both physical or even coming over and saying, hey, I know you're on home IVs, or I know you're not feeling well. Do you want me to just come over and bring a movie? Do you want me to bring some food? I can get takeout on the way. Really simple things like that. And I know a lot of people kind of ask how I deal with having a significant other but not having them with me because we're long distance, so he can't physically help me when I do feel sick. That doesn't matter. It's not one type of support does not trump the other one in my mind. Support is simply holding someone up and showing them that they are loved when they need it. And that doesn't have to be physically. That doesn't have to be anything over the top. Send a letter, send a text, send flowers if you can, go to the hospital. But I know a lot of people kind of feel weird about showing support for people and how to do so. And I say just do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Regardless, support in any way, shape, or form is appreciated. And always show someone that they're loved, and show them that even though they're going through a hard time, CF isn't their life. You can always show them support when they don't need help with their CF. So really, if you want to show someone support, go all, have at it, send letters, send a cat if you want to. Not my cat, another cat. Or you could send me a cat. No, don't do that. I think my dad would kill me. So when it comes to support, just show someone you care, regardless of who it is, even if you're that close with them. Any type of support or any type of encouragement or thoughts of well wishes, they go so far and they mean so much. Even to people without cystic fibrosis, it's always lovely to support everyone around you. And I think that's something that we each should try and do, and remind people that they are loved and that they do matter to people. And when you do get down in the... There's a car alarm. Thanks. And when you do get down in the dumps like some of us do when we have CF, it really makes a difference to know that you're not alone. So whatever you can do, whatever you want to do, show someone support whether they have cystic fibrosis or not. Go out and tell someone that you care today and that you love them. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, and please keep an eye out for my video next week, while I'll be showing you some of my tours of Europe, and hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Here, I'll show you Athena sunning herself over here. Do you want to say goodbye to the people? Okay. Stay salty, guys. Bye.